career right now. I'm, doing my thing. I've been averaging a double for real. You feel what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Get my support from my guy Allen. We be tapping in a lot. You feel me? And I'm just enjoying life, man.
Right.
Taking it day by day. That's all I can do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, ma'am. I know you all the way out in Australia, but I want a brief description of what you did before you came. Like, I know you played a little bit of high school and a lot of college. You went to Memphis, then you went to South Plains, right? South Plains Community College.
No. I went to two different community colleges. I went
Okay.
to Missouri State West Plains. That was
Missouri
my
State.
first college. And then I went to Southwest Mississippi.
Southwest. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's when I went.
what was your career like there? How did it start off for you?
My freshman year, man, I did good. Like the first half, I ain't played because I had broke my foot.
Right.
But I came back the second half, and I was doing my thing. Ended up being like one of the top 100 JUCO players, in the nation.
Right.
And I had went to the Jamboree, and man, the team I was on, man, we kicked everybody, but you know what I'm saying. And we ended up winning that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? My name started to get out there and whatnot. And then I ended up transferring schools. And I originally committed to New Mexico in the beginning of the season.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Some coaching stuff had happened in the beginning. At the end. So I had to reopen my recruitment. Man, it was crazy. I had like 12, 13 offers in like 3 days or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then bigger schools started to hit me up, but it was taking a little minute. Memphis came to see me. It was really the perfect opportunity for real. Said I wanted to go to a college where it's big, TV,
right.
Big flights, all that. You know what I'm saying? I did that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand that. So, what made you decide? But when you decommitted from New Mexico, what made you go to Memphis?
Well, my mom knew the coach. Tubby Smith, he a legend.
Yep, Tubby Smith. Yep, the University of Kentucky coach. Yeah.
So my mom was hyped about that. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, da. So I did my little research and whatnot. And then it was really just a perfect opportunity because I guess some people was leaving, and that opened up a spot for me. Because as soon as I went there, I ended up starting. You know what I'm saying? And I did my thing. Like I said, I wanted to go to a college like that. I'd never been to Memphis before. Like all these colleges, like I never been before. I never been to Missouri, never been to Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting these life experiences that people didn't get. So man, it just opened up. It was God basically opened that door for me, and I had to take that.
Just to understand. So I know you had a little bit of different countries in your background on your resume currently at the time. What was the best experience about being able to touch so many different teams? And you in year 4 or year 5 right now?
Yeah, year 4.
Year 4, okay, right, year 4.
Man, it's a blessing for real. Like just to be in a different country. Like right now, I'm in Australia, bro. I'm 15 hours ahead, bro. Like it's 7 a.m. right now, so like it's so different talking to my people. They be like, man, it's so crazy. Like you in these different time zones, and then like every culture is different. Like Australia right now, it's mainly like America for real. So it's really not no difference. Like, yeah, we drive on the other side of the road and our steering wheel on the other side of the car, you know what I'm saying? But you'll get used to that as you driving. But like I've been to South America, I've been to Russia, Cyprus, Mongolia, the UK. So I've been in like all these different places, and their culture is different. Some people, they talk different, or the way they live and things like that. But I definitely had a good time experiencing that. It's a blessing because I'm the farthest that went in my family doing this. You feel what I'm saying? My dad ain't go this far. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to keep it rolling because God blessed me with this talent and this ability. And I'm just so thankful because I could have stopped, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I had 2 knee surgeries, like back to back, 2 years ago. And man, I was thinking about stopping, but it's like, something kept driving me. Like, bro, you really keep doing this. If you believe in yourself, bro, you could really keep going. And I did that, and I've been working hard. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
look where it led me. And now, like, it's only up from here because I got so much confidence, and I've been playing so good. So I know these next years gonna be crazy, man.
Yes, sir. So, what is it looking like right now in Australia right now? Give me some insight on the team all and above. Like, I know I see you got a guy that's I can't remember his name offhand, man. Is it Josh? Is that correct?
What who?
He's a guard for your team right now. I know. Is he American
Josh?
too?
No, you talking about my boy Jameer.
Jameer. Yeah. I see y'all two together, man. That's a dynamic duo.
So crazy, bro. We on the same agency, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't know that till we came out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, we be getting right. That's my dog. But yeah, we currently we trying to make the playoffs right now. We not too far. We like a spot or two below right now.
Okay.
But we trying to make up for it. But we've been playing well. You know what I'm saying? I think we above 500 right now, so that's a good sign. We've been playing as a team. It's like one of my best teams I done played for. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Like, I gel well with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gel well with me, and we be having fun. I ain't gonna lie, we be having fun, man.
Yes, sir. So now I want to ask a little bit of description because this podcast it's about basketball and the insight on it. But
yeah,
it's more a gaming podcast, but I've been breaking it down a little bit because I know, like you, I know you ain't got time for the game and all in the bud, hop on with me or nothing. So I'm going to ask you, man, what games you like playing and things like that? You a big 2K guy. What you play?
Bro, to be honest, bro, I ain't even no big game guy. Like, I still got a 4, bro. I don't even got no 5. But, like, bro, the games used to be making me mad. Like, they be here, bro. And I'm like, dude, I don't know about to play this, bro. But when I do play, like, I play, like, Call of Duty. I used to play, like, GTA, you know what I'm saying? Little other shooting games and stuff like that. Like, I ain't too big on the game, so really I'm probably going to give it to my son, to be honest.
Right. Right. So I know I'm asking a lot of questions at the moment, man, but you got any insight for the younger generation that we got going up, man? You know, it's really difficult with this next generation that's coming up. You know, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs. You know, people not really going to the workforce anymore. A lot of people are like branching off with this NIL stuff too in high school and all and above. You know, it's a lot more money coming into the sports industry. What's some insight that you give to the young kids, even if they go to junior college, to give them the motivation, or even Division III at the lowest level? You know, can you still give them an insight of like it's still high level basketball? What's some advice you would give them?
Yeah, to be honest, this overall in general, whatever you do, put your all into it and believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what situation you in, you can come out on top. And I'm going to give examples like the D3s and stuff like that, or the D2s. Like,
right.
I was just seeing this one dude that played for the Miami Heat. He went D2. Now he about to go to the finals. You know what I'm saying?
For William Jesuit,
it's always possible. And then you always got overseas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you put that work in and do what you're supposed to do, somebody going to see you regardless. Like,
right.
Everything can work out. Like, you have to find something that motivates you. Maybe your environment had motivated you. Maybe you want to get out of that certain situation. So you got to go hard on doing what you want to do to get out those situations. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was for me, like, being in Cleveland, like, when I was in high school and stuff, nobody know about this route, but I was, like, homeless and all that. I'm like, I want to get out of these situations. So I had to work extra hard and really have faith in myself to get to the next level so we won't be in the same positions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, man, always believing in God. Man, you can do anything for real. It's a lot of money to be made out here now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's a blessing for these kids nowadays that the NIL and stuff like that. We had it.
Man.
They making money out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They do it.
Some of them is already millionaires at that, man. It's crazy out here.
It's crazy out here. I ain't gonna lie, but that's a blessing for them, man. Most definitely.
So I see what you saying, man. But what I want to piggyback on what you saying also is that, like you saying, if you believe in God, like, you know, it's a lot of things that you can prosper in life, because if you got Him, you could walk with Him as well. I don't want to be spiritual on here, but sure. I'm just piggybacking off you because a lot of people lose faith in their own self as well. When they lose faith in themselves, they fall into different habits that aren't good. And being with God all the time, He'll lean you in the right way, even if it's just He gonna test you in the waters, but He gonna bring you right back, even if it's right there. And I see that you. Go ahead, you got it. You can finish out.
Oh, bet. So I'm about to say, like, with the perfect example for that, bro, like how you said He gonna test you and whatnot.
Right.
Just with the knee situations, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when I was going through that, you could lose a lot of faith, you feel what I'm saying? You playing good basketball, and then you get hurt, you feel what I'm saying, right at the end of the season. And now, like, stuff starting to drift away, stuff starting to go bad, you feel what I'm saying? That was happening in my life. I came back too fast. Boom, hurt my other leg. So that's 2 years in a row. Recovery already 6-7 months, you feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I gotta go through that. And like God showed me that He stayed by my side. I'm not gonna say I lost faith, but I put my head down for a second. And then it's just like one day, man, it just clicked and I just got back on it. Like, man, God, like, thank you. I just got to praying, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like every day really believing, having that faith. And he just brought this joy in me. You feel what I'm saying? To keep going, that He never left my side. And like I said, it was a blessing for that. I ain't gonna say I was in a super dark place, but I was down at that time. You feel what I'm saying? I see everybody winning, and then I'm like, man, I'm supposed to be winning. But it's like, when you think about it, everybody has their own timing. You feel what I'm saying? Just because they winning don't mean you not gonna win.
Right.
You eventually gonna win. It's just when God wants you to win, when it's your time. And that's when I had to realize that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, just praying to Him every day, giving Him thanks. Just thank you for the situations, or thank you for living another day to get another opportunity. And that's why I do every day. I thank Him for the good and bad, because that's what made me today.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that, because some people take for granted that, it's a blessing just to wake up, because somebody else in the world is having very much troubles every day of just even waking up and drinking water, like.
Right.
Like, I know, like, I mean, we from Cleveland, but like we got a city right up the road, an hour 30 with Flint. Like that ain't too far from us. Like, they can't even drink clean water. So like, sometimes it's just a blessing to even, just to wake up every day. And sometimes I think people take that a lot for granted, because that's the biggest blessing, because not everybody can do it, man.
Everybody can't go home.
Everybody can't go home.
Have a couple of dollars in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day and thank Him, man. I thank You for allowing me to walk, to be in this position, to talk to You, to think right. Like, just all the little things that we take for granted every day. I thank Him for that shit, because there's people in wheelchair, all type of stuff, bro.
Right. That's very true. That's very true. So I'm not gonna we're not gonna get too spiritual on it, man. But I got some what's some more insight on the NBL one. What's some great teams that you playing? I know you got Q over there with you. You got AJ from Ohio too. Who's some other guys that's over there?
Really on the other side though. He doing his He killing. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
He in the West though.
Okay.
But I see him doing his thing. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to any of them. any of my boys, you feel what I'm saying, from Cleveland or whoever doing their thing for the States, you feel what I'm saying, that's in the NBL one putting it on. But more about the NBL one, like, should we play the number one team this weekend, actually?
Okay.
And the crazy part is I ain't gonna call they high schoolers, but like they the top high schoolers in Australia. Bro.
Yep,
like, these dudes is like NBA prospects, or they going to high major colleges and stuff like that. Them boys pretty good. They get into it, you feel what I'm saying? But they coming to our house, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't gonna be easy, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's definitely some good teams. Canberra, they won last year. This other team, Norris, you know, it's some good teams out here. And then some players had came from the NBL team, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they had picked a player from the NBL one to go to the NBL. And that could be, you know, one of the goals and whatnot. But it's a respected league, you feel what I'm saying? Good league. I think this one of the best leagues I've been in so far, and I'm playing the best in this league so far.
Okay. So, not to get a little off topic, man, but
yeah,
who is one of your favorite players that you like to really see, and like what you model your game after the most to like keep prospering on moving to each different level? I know you played at the highest of the highest. You know, you already played in the NBA, and you know. Who do you keep watching to learn new moves, or, you know, all and above? Who do you look at the most?
I really look at DeMarcus Cousins, you feel what I'm saying? He might not be in the league right now, but that's my dog, you feel what I'm saying? He in Puerto Rico right now.
Yep, over in the BSN.
His thing, man.
Yep.
I'm happy for bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy for him, you feel what I'm saying? I hope he do get back in the league someday, because he can stretch the floor and do what he needs to do. So I'm on my game off that, just that aggressiveness, just to keep going, banging down there, and then I'm trying to open up my outside game, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I done hit a couple threes now, but it's just all about consistent work, just watching him and then just going out there on the court and trying to produce. I ain't gonna say I want to be like him, but I'm very similar to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my name Boogie.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's why I model my game off of.
Right. So, when does the season end up for you in the NBL one?
I think it ends. Well, our last regular season game is July 22nd.
Okay.
So in about like 2 months. But like I said, we're trying to get to that playoff run.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? We need that. I'm trying to get there. Because in my 4 years, I haven't won a championship yet. So if I get that under my belt, that'll be hard. And it's just going to elevate my career anyways.
I definitely understand that. That's the biggest model. You know, I only played college, so like I haven't touched the professional field yet. But like a lot of athletes come out, and like a lot of them don't get to, you know, touch the national tournament, or, you know, even touch a conference tournament. And, you know, sometimes I think people take for granted, like, even if you're on a winning team, you know what I'm saying? It just prospers you so much better. Like, I'm speaking for the young kids right now. Like, they be on winning teams, and they like, oh, I ain't getting no playing time. See, then when they get on a losing team and they playing a lot, you know, man, it's hard, but like it's a blessing to be on a team where you win and you able even to touch the playoffs, or even just to get to a championship, because it's very hard once you try to branch off by yourself, or, you know, you try to join with a different group of guys, and it just doesn't gel right, you know. I think people take granted of the championships, you know, nowadays. Like, we look at Bron every day like, oh man, he's terrible, he only won 4, but like 10 finals appearances is very, very, very hard to do. Like, we're not about to discredit my man on not getting to the finals or something. Like, and I'm speaking on all the way down, because a lot of people can't do it in high school either. You know, it's just a blessing to, you know, like you're trying to say, you're trying to get one under your belt, man. And I hope you get that as well. But you know how hard it takes to get there, and I'm respecting the grind, man. I know y'all gonna get there. You know, I watch a lot of games with y'all. Y'all team gels very, very well together. You know,
sure, appreciate that.
y'all got a lot of shooters. Spot up shooters a lot. Every time I watch a game, you bullying down low. Like you said his name is Jeremiah. Is that correct? Yeah, he's a Jameer. I'm sorry. If he hop on the live, man, I apologize. Look, I'll be watching, but shoot, man, I'll be into it just like y'all, man. You know, it's very exciting to see you playing over in the NBL one, man. You know, and doing your thing. You know, it's just I don't know what to say, man. Like it's a tough task, man. Like with some critical things with your team right now that y'all are honing on, like to get to that championship level this year. What is pushing y'all in practice to get y'all to that level, that NBL one championship this year?
Because we really can see it, bro. Like we really one of the best teams. Maybe our record might not show it or nothing, but every time we go in practice or whatever, we working hard. And like I said, we gel very well together. So as time goes on, we really finding what really works for us. We put in a couple, different plays or how we gonna play defense. And lately, that's really been helping us. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
And me being the other American Jameer, that had to figure out, like, all right, like it's time for us to take over, us to bring it, us to, lead our team. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like we both can do it because we both got the same mindset. We just need our team to follow, and we gonna be good. Like last game we played was good. Like we was down at one point. You know how some teams be down by like 12. It might be like the third quarter or something.
Right.
The margin might look big because they in the 80s, and we might be like in the late 60s, like 67, 68, and people will put their head down like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This might be over, but we like, no, we good. We got a whole another quarter. Like we straight. We came out, got on top. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. We had to thug it out, but we did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mindset. Like it's crunch time. Like every game now matters. Every game already did matter, but now it really matters.
I see what you're saying.
We got to get in that top spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I definitely, I know exactly what you're saying, man. All and above,
Show that.
Man, it's like when I watch y'all, man, it's like y'all always doing y'all thing though. Like I know it's a couple games that got a little past y'all and all of them, but y'all play so dang hard. It's like, man, I just like I can't explain. It's like some blue collar workers, putting their blue jeans on and they work boots and trying to get straight to work. You
gotta get to work, bro. Cause like again, this is professional, bro. And I can speak for myself on working hard. Again, I'm blessed to be playing basketball again, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to be honest, bro, I don't think I ever played so hard until now, but I had to go through a lot to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I really be busting my ass out there. And last game, I was sick, bro. I just came off the flu, bro. I'm running hard, rebound. I had 16 boards, bro. Like, I gotta go hard because I'm doing this for my family back at home. I'm doing this for myself. And then I'm showing God, like, thank you for giving me this blessing. I'm going to go 100% every time. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm doing this for my team. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My team, they really like me. The coaches really like me. And I'm showing them I'm thankful for being here. I'm going to put my all into doing this until we can't no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like everything going to work out in his favor. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever happens. I want the best to happen for us. You know what I'm saying? That's my intentions.
I feel that. So, what I'm going to ask you here is, I seen that you were at Menor High School, which is my alumni, man. You know,
Yeah.
and I see you on the court a lot with a lot of my young dudes.
Right.
Can you give a brief description of like what you think Coach K has embezzled in you? That I know if he seen you come in and all and above, I know he has said some little things to you. Tell me some things that Coach K has like embezzled in you to push you forward in life.
Really just keep continue to work hard for real. Because you know he worked hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that he allowed me to actually be in their practices, and I can coach someone on the side, show them different things, and he give me a lot of praise, because of my resume, my background, and things like that. And I just try to give it back to the ones that's actually playing basketball to show them like you can actually do this. Like I'm not from Menor, but I stay out that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I'm around the corner from y'all. I'm down there coming from kind of the same position. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you want to make it out and go to that college and do this and have a professional career, it starts now. You got to have that mindset now to work hard and bust your ass, because it's going to continue to be that way.
Yep.
You got to be coachable too. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to teach them all the right ways of doing that. I was just talking to one of the coaches. They start summer workouts, I think today or something like that, next week or something like that. But I'm like, gonna get them boys right, because they know if I was back at home, I'll be right with them. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah. I joined the first practice of the year for the incoming summer.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the Iaplo brothers, man? I feel like Ian is like, man, I feel that he could be like a big competitor in this next coming year in the Division I world. He's a big frame. He reminds me much of a man. What's his name? AK-47. You remember AK from Timberwolves? Kurlenko. Andre Kurlenko, yeah. He remind me of him so much, man. It's just like he puts his body on the line, and more like when we went to the practice last week, I seen him, and like I was there during the summer, I was telling him like, man, I played Division II, and we shooting around in the summer during summer camp and stuff. And the most important thing I said to him was like, man, it don't matter if it's game day, if it's practice, it don't matter what's going on, man. If you stay in this weight room and you prosper every time with the shooting and all in the above, you can go so far. What's some insight that you think about them, like how they played this current year and stuff like that?
You talking about the ones from Ireland, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just talking to their dad yesterday. Yeah, they good, man. Like you said, they got to continue to work hard, be in that weight room, put on a little weight, believe in themselves, and actually listening to us. Like we be trying to tell them like certain things, like keep driving or keep doing, this or that.
Right.
And they understanding it. You know what I'm saying? Because now they in America. What did it say? Second year in America?
Yep, second year. Yep.
So, and then being with Coach K, that's good to come to America, because that's definitely a good program.
Yep.
They gonna be some dog. They got what, like two years left?
Yep, 2 years. Yep.
Yeah, they definitely can develop, man. They put that work in this summer, man. They gonna come back, dogs. And then they got their dad right next to them in the gym with them every day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got that. So
yeah, that is true.
I definitely believe. I feel like they gonna go D1. One of them gonna go D1.
Yeah, for sure.
Know that. They be doing their thing, man.
See what
I'll be telling them just go hard. You know what I'm saying? I'll be with the pad and practice. Like, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I have to show them like, this eventually going to transfer to a grown man game. You know what I'm saying? So
very true.
I just be trying to get them little gems and whatnot.
Yeah, like I haven't played much. I played a little stint in Ensenada for a little second, man, with in the SEBA pack, man. But just on some like the physicality at the professional level, man. Like it's so different. The court is so much wider. Like if you attack all this little Ricky Dicky hand checking, man, it ain't no call. Like you see if you gonna play through that, or it's like
man, let me tell you, man, I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Like, yeah, it was aggressive, while I was at Memphis or whatever like that, But my first year, like overseas, like my first team, bro, I'm like, bro, what the? Hold on, bro. Like this kind of OD. Like, bro, they was playing so aggressive, bro.
Right.
I'm like, but I ain't playing no basketball like this. You know what I'm saying? And usually overseas is more aggressive than American, anyways. So I really had to get used to that. Now I'm playing like that. Like I'm playing aggressive now. Like they call them off. I'm like, man, get up out of here, man, with that weak stuff. You know what I'm saying? I understand now. I had to go through my trials and tribulations for that. But if you get it early and you establish that, you're gonna be straight, man.
Right.
And yeah, it's different, man. You got to be in that weight room for real.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. It was like I'm gonna speak a little bit on myself, man. I remember I was going into my sophomore year, and I used to post the open gyms on Instagram, and you used to come up,
right.
And Coach Vessel used to walk in. He was like, "Man, what you doing in here getting beat up by him?" I just remember every day in the summer, I'm like, "Man, Mike, come up, man. I'll play you 1-on-1." I said, "Shoot, you gonna get me better somehow?" I said, "Shoot." But like now, when I guard bigs, they not like you. You feel what I'm saying? Like because I already been dealing with the physicality of what you was giving me at the young age already.
Right.
And when I ran with it, a lot of people not much stronger than me. I know I look real scrawny and stuff, but like, man, bro, what you about 225 now? Solid muscle right now? You almost about right there.
It's about a good 250 though.
That's a. Yeah, that's.
I lost a lot of weight though, but yeah, but I remember those times you used to tell me come up there, even at times at Lakeland, all that. Yeah, we used to be getting it in for
sure. Yeah. That's what, and that's reminding me of how you saying like you beat the kids up at Mentor. Just me as a young cat coming in. I'm still fresh to the game. I'm in junior college. And you was already getting ready to do your stints and all in the above, and it prepared me for that next season because when we went into the next season. Man, there wasn't too many people that was bullying us, just because you were coming around so much. We was dealing with somebody like you that was physical and big. It wasn't too many people in our conference. We had the one dude from Tri-C. I think he played somewhere Division I in Florida, but he wasn't as physical as you. He was more of a finesse guy. But when we got to him, man, we was able to blow Tri-C out so much. Because we developed in the open gym with you so much of guarding you that people wasn't able to do things to us just from the experience of you coming in. So I really appreciate you for all the times that you did step in and talk to us. You came to our conference championship game when we got our banners and cut down and everything, all that and above. That was pretty neat. But man,
it's all love at the end of the day, bro. Like, I love giving back. You my dog. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna help out any way I can because it's just this shit just not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's to give back and get that word or get that work, to the younger people so they can be better and understand. Because I'm in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing what's out here. So now I can go back and be like, all right, like this how this shit is. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to get to this level or do that, I'm gonna show y'all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing for me. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to do that. I love doing that, to be honest. Just to make that impact on people. You know what I'm saying? To help them out in life and in basketball. To be honest.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying.
Show that.
Well, man, I know we getting real close and in depth and all and above, man. Is there anything else that you wanna spill out about anything that you can give out to the world that you think is the best thing that can keep anybody going?
In my position, man, just having my family on my back, knowing I'm doing this for me and my family, like this is a sacrifice. I ain't gonna lie, man. I miss my son day in, day out. I miss my peoples back at home, my boys. Like I miss a lot of people, but they happy and they glad that I'm out here, you know, living this life to one day provide for everybody. And hopefully that do work out that way. You know, you got to be mentally right for this. You feel what I'm saying? Some people tweak out and they can't do the overseas. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's hard, but it's a blessing to be in this position. Anything you do, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. Regular job, putting all them hours of work in, or whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. Ain't nothing in this life easy and just gonna come to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like that. I don't know, I just want to, you know, shout out my peoples, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out my baby boys at car, you feel what I'm saying? Every time you go on the phone, Daddy, I want to come to your house. When you going to come get me? You feel what I'm saying? Like, right, I'm going to come get you soon, you feel what I'm saying? Right. Shout out my teammates, shout out everybody that's doing their thing, you feel what I'm saying? DP, he back home now. He's in the NBL. This past season, they went to the championship, but they fell a little short, but he did his thing, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just grateful for everybody that's doing their thing, that's prospering in life, you feel what I'm saying? Period. You feel me? It's a blessing to be in those positions, you feel me?
Right. Well, Mike, man, I know it's early in the morning, man. I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer, man. I'd have had you on the pod for about 40 minutes, man. You know, I ain't gonna hold too much up more of your time, man. It was a pleasure to really have you today. And not only that, I'm gonna say it's a pleasure, man. I appreciate you for all the things you have done in life as well towards me, and I'm pretty sure many others. So I just want to say we really appreciate everything that you've done, and man, I hope you keep going, man. I'll watch the game this weekend. I'm always tuned in, and
you know I appreciate you, bro, for even having me on here, man. Like I said, basically, bro, this God works. This how God made me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people wouldn't even be doing stuff like this.
Correct.
But I'm happy to do it. You know, I'm happy to be in this position. Everything gonna work out.
Correct.
And it's all love at the end of the day. You feel me?
Yes, sir. I definitely understand that, my man.
My dog.
Can I get you?
I'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, man. I hope so, man. I was gonna say to you, we should get another podcast. If you play Call of Duty, man, let's get a Call of Duty podcast. You know, because we streaming right now. We on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to watch your recent podcast, just look your name up and it pop up. You know, it's all on YouTube. You know, you already an INT brand athlete, so it's. Yeah.
You know what's going on.
So, man, yeah. If you want to rewatch it, watch the streams or anything, you know, once again, shout out to Millions for providing us with this podcast today and setting everything up. You know, it's a blessing to have these people in our corner of what we doing in today's life. And also shout out to you one more time, man. My guy Mike Parks Jr., man, all the way out in Australia, man. You know, keep going on and keep doing your thing. And it's a blessing once again to have you here, man. I appreciate everything.
I appreciate you, bro. You know we locked in, dude.
Yes, sir. You already know, Brody.
For sure.
But man, I ain't gonna hold you up no more, man. It was a pleasure, man. You have a good rest of your morning. You got anything planned for the day, or what you?
Yeah, I behind this little job. I actually work with people with disabilities. Right. So you know, I'll be helping them out. Again, God's work. People can't do that. So I'm leaving a mark on them, like just to be on show. Like, oh, you play basketball. You here helping us out and doing that. So just a little day. I got a TV interview in like an hour 30 or something like that. So I'm out staying. I'm doing my thing, my hand and everything right now.
Yes, sir. That's it. It's just keep working, man, and it's gonna bigger and better every year, man. That's all I can say, man. I can see it coming to fruition, you know, and that's all I seen since meeting you. I met you back when I was, man, like a freshman when I was at Euclid High School, man. I think you was on East Tech Squad at the time in the summer. Yeah. It was a while back.
That summer, I ain't gonna lie. If I would have went to Tech, bro, we was gonna win. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, y'all had some people over there, man. I just remember that summer. I'm like, man, they had me guarding you as a freshman, man. I'm like, man, this is tight. It's tight, man. I think we got blew out by like 50. I'm like, man, it's over with.
I ain't gonna lie, we was kicking everybody out, man. We was doing our thing.
Yeah.
My boy Jonell, Markel, AC, you know what I'm saying? We was going crazy.
That was funny, man. That was good times back in the day, man. I wonder if they still had that Cleveland State summer league. Dude, have you heard about that?
No, I don't even think, man. It ain't like how it was back in the day, bro.
Yeah, that was the most turned thing for real.
That was, bro. Every year teams wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Every year. Like, that shit was fun. I don't know if they doing it no more, though, bro. But that shit was fun for sure.
Yeah, man.
I had good memories.
It was like, I think Coach Waters was there at the time, too. He was recruiting a lot of Cleveland guys, man. He was in love with Cleveland guys just because he was in the inner city. And at that time, they was D2. They weren't even Division I yet.
Right. Yeah, I think they was D2 at that time.
Yeah. They was definitely D2 at the time. Man, it was so jam-packed in there, man. They don't even understand the class of 2015, 16, and 17 all together. It was like at least 3 to 4 McDonald's All-Americans. It was at least 50 to 60 ESPN 100 guys. Like, not even top that.
That was times, bro. That's going back to memories. Bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All that. Like, that made me feel old, little key.
Who you telling? It's crazy, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Man, but my brother, I ain't gonna hold you up. You have a blessed day. I hope your next interview go great on TV and all and above. And man,
tap in with me, man. Tap in with me.
I got you. I'll tap in for sure, my brother.
For sure, bro. I'm gonna catch up with you.
All right. Well, you be easy.
All right, you too, bro.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure to have y'all on Millions today. You know, shout out to Millions one more time for supporting all the and above that we got going on today. It was a pleasure to have my guy Mike Parks Jr. all the way from the NBL 1. He's out in Australia right now, currently averaging 10.5 and I'm sorry, excuse me, not 10.5. I believe it's 15 and 10 at the moment. A double a night. They're about mid-season, getting ready to compete again this weekend against a great team that's coming up in the NBL 1. We got a lot of guys from Cleveland. I'm a local Cleveland guy. To connect with a lot of these other guys that are all over the world is very much a pleasure to see them and see them prosper every day. You know, we grew up a lot with a lot of these guys that I have here. You know, I had coaches and other athletes from all different generations right now that have came on these last couple of episodes. The next episode here we have with Chris Richardson from Ohio Christian University in the NAIA conference and River States. We plan to have him next week. I hope y'all are tuned in every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Once again, it was a pleasure to have y'all today, and thank you.